So we just got to our hotel and we're going to be going out shortly into Ginza. It's about 20 minutes from where we're staying. We're also going to try and look at Akihabara later on this evening slash afternoon. The gaming slash anime sort of district of Tokyo. And yeah, we'll show you what we get up to. So we just came up from Ginza station and we are in Ippudo, which is kind of a chained ramen restaurant similar to Ichiran. We just wanted to give it a try and see how the ramen compares to Ichiran. So I got the recommended ramen, which is pork ramen with half a egg and all the fixings really, with spring onions and cabbage, and I just got that without any of the other stuff. It's nice. It's a bit spicier than the standard ramen in Ichiran. Just got a little bit of a kick to it, but not too much. It's nice. I wouldn't say that there's much difference in either of them, to be honest. Both tasty, price is the same. Yeah, nice. I give it 8 out of 10.
Oh yeah, it has got a bit of spice to it. The heat. I mean, I guess flavour-wise, it's different to the one we had in Ichiran. We didn't have exactly the same ramen, but the flavour, like the texture of the noodles, I'd say it's on par with what we had in Ichiran, considering this is way less well known. I don't know if it's because with Ichiran there's the gimmick of like sitting by yourself. Obviously when you order you don't see anyone, or you know, but like when you order here, you order on the iPad anyway, so it's definitely not as busy as the Ichirans we've seen, and the Ichiran we went to, which was a wait, like an hour wait when we went. Yeah, no, this is solid ramen. I'd still give it a 7 out of 10.
So we're at H3 Ginza, famous for their fried sandwiches. I got the plain cream one. Now you can get sweet and savoury as well. There was like big thick egg salad, potato salads, like really big savoury sandwiches you could get. But if you try any, let us know what they like in the comments. Fried bread back home, like when you order like an English breakfast and it comes with fried bread, that's pretty much the consistency of the bread on the outside. It's not too greasy though, like fried bread would be. It's really light, and obviously it's got, I would assume, a kind of cream in it. If not, then it's cream that's really light. Just a plain one. If you order one of these as well, it's only 200 yen. The filled savoury and sweet ones are 850. So this one's a bit cheaper as well. Probably give this one in particular a 7 out of 10 maybe. Out of the way, so that's the Imperial Palace. Now, we probably would have gone in there, but we missed the time because obviously travelling to Tokyo.
We didn't get into
we got it.
Until...
Yeah, we got to our hotel at about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And by that point, I think it shut to 4:30 or 5 o'clock. The gardens are open 24/7, and they're absolutely huge. So you can always come here at any time to look at the palace, but you can only go in during certain times. So just bear that in mind if you plan on coming here. It's about a 20-minute walk from the central part of Ginza, so it's not too far. There it is there. But the gardens, just to give you a scope, are absolutely huge. There's different paths you can take. There's maps all around, and I think there's different gates. So with the Imperial Palace, there's probably different ways you could enter and exit it. back when it was originally made and founded and used for the royal family of Japan. Next stop is Akihabara, so we're going to get the train now in 5. Should be nicely lit up now because the sun's gone down. Hopefully we'll get to
see some gaming stuff.
Yeah, see a lot of that. Go in some gaming stores, have a look at some of the merch, depending on how much it is, depending on how much I get. Yeah. Right, so we finally found the cat.
One that I'll actually win.
The one that you wanted, the one that we didn't spend £10 on and not win anything. There's also a little kitty alarm clock as well, by the looks of it. So what were you hoping for?
I like octopus. I'm assuming that's a shark. And a whale. But then I feel bad for these two. They're the 3. They wouldn't be my top.
They're the 3.
Oh, it's a whale.
Oh, that's cute. I know I would have regretted it if I didn't get a Pokemon card while I was in basically the nerd capital of Asia.
And also where Pokemon originates from.
Yeah, and also where Pokemon originates from. So today is our last day, our last full day in Japan. We fly back early tomorrow morning. So today we're going to go to the Tsukiji outer market, which is just outside of the central part of Ginza. We're going to walk in the gardens, the Hamiki National Gardens, which is right next to the outer market. Then we're going to go over to the Tokyo Skytree, get a look at that. And then finally then we will go to Senso-Ji Temple and walk around that area, the shopping district area as well, to just finish off the last few parts of Tokyo which we haven't done yet or been able to see.
Yeah.
So we will show you what you get up to and we hope you enjoy the video. Side note on Tsukiji Market as well, it's open until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It opens at 10 and closes at 2. It's got a bit of a stricter time of operation than the other markets we've been to, like Kurumon and Nishiki. So just bear that in mind if you come in here, because we were planning on coming here when we first got back into Tokyo, but we couldn't due to the fact that we got in at about 4 o'clock and it already closed at that point. So if you do want to come here, make sure you come here in the morning or by midday before it closes. So we're in Tsukiji Market, and this is something that I've not seen before or seen at all in any of the other markets that we've been in. So this is monjayaki, which is a Japanese kind of like a croquette or like potato cake. You can have different, there's 4 different ones you can get. You can get it with spicy fish eggs on top or anything like that. We decided to go with the seafood, so it's just an allotment of different seafood with the cake. So let's try. Really crisp batter around the side. Really, really soft. It's actually a bit like, not wet, but almost like it's got a little bit of sauce inside of everything in the middle. It's almost like a little vegetable pie in like crispy batter. It's really nice. I like that. I give that a 9 out of 10. Surprisingly good and rare finds. I've not seen anything like that on all the Japan stuff I've watched food wise. So yeah, get this one.
It's very fresh. To be honest, if they just did like a seafood, I think I'd be happy.
Yeah, kind of gives cockles on the beach in the UK vibes. There's also a very, very generous portion of seafood.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, isn't it? I really like that. The batter is really crisp as well. It's really soft when you bite into it.
And the inside is like a sweet, like vegetable mixture. Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
Really good.
There's the octopus cracker at the stand in the Tsukiji fish market. See how they make it? They basically put it on a really flat press. They mix the batter in with water. They then put this. They've got 3 types, I think: it's shrimp, crab, and octopus. They then put the fish on the press, and then they crush it down then with the thing. So that's why it kind of gives a bit of a. Might not be the most appetizing looking thing in the world, but I mean it's okay. Light, crispy. But if you didn't see that on it and it was just plain, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's got no really taste to it. It just tastes like a massive poppadom. Okay. Probably could argue a little bit gimmicky. Not bad. I just give it bog standard mid, so 5 out of 10 I'd give it.
Yeah, it's a tiny bit thicker than a poppadom, but the taste is the same now.
Yeah.
It's also really dry.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't have a drink or anything, it's like super dry. Yeah, I think it's a bit gimmicky just because I think it's the
what it looks like compared
entertainment
to
of seeing like a whole shrimp or like squid or octopus or whatever like in amongst the rice cracker. I'd probably say like 5 out of 10. It doesn't taste bad, but it just tastes like really plain.
yeah, it's just
5 out of 10.
it's just a plain cracker.
Yeah.
So this is Daifuku mochi. They had a little stall with a few different flavours. They had mango, strawberry. I think they had a matcha one as well. He decided to go with custard filling. It's very nice. Got a weight to it. Game. Very nice. Compared to the mochi that we had in Nara, it's quite a little bit thicker. Not quite as soft as the one in Nara, so it doesn't break apart as easy. And the consistency of the filling is a little bit fuller and a little bit harder, like the custard's a bit harder. It's not like the Hokkaido cream type texture, it's more like a thicker custard, but it's really nice. It's also quite a good size as well for what you get, like that's a thick piece of mochi. It's 300 yen. Nice, I like that. I give that a 7.5 out of 10.
It tastes really nice. I've yet to have a Japanese custard dessert or something that since we've been out here that I haven't liked. The custard is just so like vanilla-y, not overly sweet, and always so like smooth but quite thick compared to ours. I think I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10 because of how thick the mochi is. It's quite stodgy to chew.
If you got more than one of those, I think they would hit your stomach a bit harder than most of the stuff you eat in Japan.
But yeah, it tastes really nice. There's like a sweetness, a nice sweetness element to it with the custard. So yeah, 7 out of 10.
These are all your cuts of tuna. We're going to go with the fatty tuna, I think. So this is otoro, which is a fatty cut of tuna. I'm very excited for this one. I wanted to try it since we came here. Parts of Japan in general definitely get fatty cut of tuna because if you like sushi and you like The seafood is absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. Really nice. So this is tamagoyaki, which is a traditional Japanese style omelette. Let's try it. Nicely aerated, the way it's cooked. It's got quite a solid structure to it. It's not like overly wet or soggy. They're not overly spongy or wet. Yeah. I give this a 7 out of 10. That was really good. Really enjoyed that. Probably, I would actually say my favourite market of the three.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was a lot more open than the others.
And I think men
and it feels like a genuine market because obviously they open and close at certain times.
Yeah.
There's an actual fish market there with fresh fish.
I think Mena just gave a good point as well. It also was probably the market that had kind of the best vibes in terms of like the best overall feel, and there was also a lot of
there was good vibes in that market.
Yeah, if you've got time when you're in Tokyo and you're an avid food lover and you enjoy a food market, definitely try Tsukiji Fish Market. It's really, really good. Highly recommend. Now in Hamarikyu Gardens, which is about a 10-minute walk from Tsukiji Fish Market. It's really, really beautiful. Kind of said to men, and I haven't been there yet, but I'd imagine it'd give you the same sort of vibe as Central Park. It's kind of a really luscious green area in the middle of a city, and it's really pretty seeing the trees and then the high-rise buildings in the background. Costs about 300 yen per person to get in here, which is pretty much nothing. So it's really affordable. The park's really large. There's a little tea house. There's some vending machines around. There's toilets. It's just
very accessible.
Yeah, and there's a little pond now, which we're going to go have a look at. But it's it's just a really beautiful area. So we're back at Sushi. We decided to come back because there's one of the largest Sushis in Tokyo is here just by the Skytree, so we thought we'd come in and try it. I'd probably say that this one tastes a bit fresher than the Kura we had previously. I'd still probably give the edge to Shishiro, but by no means think the last dismissed to Kura. Still very, very good.
I think Kura overall I prefer because I said this is kind of the convenience of it. It's set out a lot more convenient. It's a lot more like, I guess, private. They got a lot on their menu. I really enjoy the experience in Kura. Also, I feel like this one that we've come to here tastes a bit fresher than the one we were.
Yeah, I said that as well.
Previous.
Some would say the French fries are an underrated dish in Kura, but they're still nice.
Japanese French fries are his hit. They do them really well.
took a small train from Asakusa, where Senso-Ji Temple is, to Ueno Park. So this is our last stop for the day now. So we're gonna walk up a bit further. Last thing we do now. We're gonna walk a bit further up into the park, and then there's also the National Museum a bit further up in the park, in the grounds. So we'll get a few shots of that. And there's also a little pond as well. So we'll get a few shots of that as well. Yeah, there's quite a lot to do in the park as well, or you can just take a stroll through it, take some shots. It's very picturesque as well, a lot of good photo opportunities.
It's really nice. It's just a nice chill kind of area to kind of walk through and see the scenery.
Yeah. We're in Ichiran Ramen, just by the Nara Park and Ueno train station. We're here, we did go previously when we were in Osaka, but we went to the no pork Ichiran Ramen, so we just had the beef. So we thought we'd come and try the pork tonkotsu ramen and compare which one we like the most. Our last sit down meal in Japan before we go home tomorrow morning. But we'll make sure we enjoy it. I still would 100% recommend coming to Ichiran if you do visit Japan, because it's really good quality food. And, you know, it's worthy of having a large chain, a successful chain all over Japan. It's really, really good. 10 out of 10.
So again, I think if you just want ramen, you know what you're going to get, and you want to try the experience, then 100%, you know, give Ichiran a go. However, would I say that it's the best pork ramen you can get in Japan? No, but it's definitely solid. So I'd still give it, you know, 7 out of 10. But we've had some pork ramen that I would say is more like 9 or 10 out of 10, and just comes with more for the price you pay, whereas this literally comes with the noodles, not a lot of meat, and if you have green onions. But still, 7 out of 10. So we just got back from Ichiran Ramen, and we just made it back to our hotel from Ueno. And that is officially the end of our vlogs of Japan. I'd like to say a massive thank you to anybody that's taken the time to watch these. It's been really, really enjoyable the last 2 weeks, going to all the different places in Japan and doing all the things that we've wanted to do. We've had this book for around about a year now, so we were very excited to actually come here and do it all and try all the food, and we hope you enjoyed the content that we were able to pour out exploring Japan. And we're kind of like moving on to the next now, which will be a Christmas holiday or a winter holiday, which will be completely different to the heat and humidity that we've experienced with Japan.
It'll be a 180.
Yeah, which we're also very excited for. And we'll be filming that as well. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I guess we'll see you in the next ones.
We will. Thanks guys.